き父の形見にござりまする。万事
In Shogun, Lord Toranaga bestowed upon John Blackthorne the honorary title of Hatamoto, which is displayed in full in Episode 4, The Eightfold Fence. Using his sharp tongue and international experience, Blackthorne has become friendly with the imposing Lord Toranaga. When Blackthorne is given the name Hatamoto at the conclusion of Shogun Episode 3, it significantly affects his loyalty to Lord Toranaga's ambitious scheme to take over as the next shogun of feudal Japan. At order to get ready for battle, Toranaga leaves Blackthorne at Yabushige's fishing village of Ajiro and travels to Edo, or modern-day Japan, on business. Despite language and culture barriers, Blackthorne is able to show off his highly accurate cannons to Yabushige and Yoshi Nagakado with the help of Lady Mariko's translations. Blackthorne is assigned by Toranaga to teach Abe's army his Western battle tactics, which are revealed to be primarily focused on combat at sea. The new Hatamoto do come through, however, by showcasing the most effective cannons Yabushige and his men have ever seen. While Blackthorne's new title clearly comes with designated respect and perks, Marco and others are fully aware that he is a very unorthodox selection to be given the rank of Hatamoto. Why Uesami Fuji gave Blackthorne her family swords as part of her role as Blackthorne's consort. She honors him by offering her father's samurai swords, noting that it's improper for a Hatamoto not to have his own swords. Usami Fuji sees this gift as an obligation, since it is her sworn duty to serve Lord Toranaga, and by extension Blackthorne. While the gift seems incredibly forward and surprising to Blackthorne, Usami Fuji's position as his consort essentially necessitates that she gives him her father's swords in order for her to honorably fulfill her designation, as Blackthorne further integrates into Toranaga's feudal hierarchy. More details about his true purpose in Shogun will be revealed. What Usami Fuji's role is John Blackthorne's consort means. As Blackthorne's consort, she is expected to serve him in various ways, which is how she is able to serve her house in a greater sense. Giving Blackthorne the esteemed title of Hatamoto appears to be a wise way for Toranaga to keep the Englishman in check until he returns from Edo. Usami Fuji becomes his consort as a way to serve Lord Toranaga, despite her initial revulsion at having to do so. As Blackthorne's consort, she is expected to serve him in various ways, which is how she is able to serve her house in a greater sense. The consort is a symbol of high authority, status, and wealth, and she is obligated to fulfill her role as consort to the Hatamoto based on tradition. Blackthorne shows no desire for a consort, and he recognizes Toranaga's ruse to tame and console him by elevating him to the prestigious title of Hatamoto. That is essentially Toranaga's most elegant method of informing Blackthorne that he is here to stay and is now a manifestation of his stronger will and authority. Blackthorne effectively serves Toranaga in exchange for his title of Hatamoto by virtue of his specialized military skills. Because of her duty to serve Hatamoto to the best of her abilities, Fuji starts to see her greater significance in Toranaga vision. John Blackthorne's responsibilities as Hatamoto and Shogun explained. His primary instructions from Lord Toranaga are to train Yabushige's men. The title of Hatamoto and Shogun comes with its designated luxuries and honors. As a show of respect for the title, it is evident that Blackthorne's title is not initially respected by Yabushige's men until it is reinforced by his consort Usami Fuji when he refuses to hand over his guns. Blackthorne's role as Hatamoto is perceived to be discredited because of his Western barbaric ethnicity. His primary instructions from Lord Toranaga are to train Yabushige's men, which is how he eventually starts to demonstrate his value as their tactical leader. Even Yabushige is impressed after witnessing Blackthorne's cannons. The new Hatamoto receives a lavish home and a consort in accordance with his high status as is traditional. Blackthorne is confused by this because he was taken prisoner just a few days before. Since Usami Fuji is Blackthorne's consort, he opposes Toranaga therapy in many ways even if he hadn't requested such a high level of treatment. He says he is solely concerned with regaining control of his ship and his crew, and that he has no need for a consort. Blackthorn is currently serving Lord Toranaga, as Mariko notes in Shogun Episode 4. Therefore, he is unable to use his ship or crew as he had intended. Thanks so much for sitting through the video. If you liked the video, click the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel.